Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims Info Thoughts video. This one is going to be all about the newly announced Horse Ranch expansion pack. This one is mostly going to be about the blog post that went up the same day as the trailer. But before I get into that, there's one Sim Group tweet I wanted to go over because now we have the full list of the EA Network creators who have helped build the lots in the world of Chestnut Ridge. So, Sim Group Popcorn says, I was honored to work with Chrissy, Simproved, Dr. Ashley, and Ninster on Chestnut Ridge. These folks truly brought the world to life, and I can't express how wonderful it was to work with them. Even if I woke up to 200 plus messages every day from them brainstorming. So that's cool. As far as I can remember, Chrissy and Ninster have not built lots for packs in the past, so I'm especially happy for them getting to do that for the first time. Though Simproved and Dr. Ashley are also very talented builders and good friends of mine. With that said, let's move on to the blog post itself. So, there is no better feeling than coming home to your very own stretch of land inspired by the Great American West. Players can explore the rustic locale and curate their ideal ranch life, whether that be a barn full of animal friends or a relaxing cabin on the prairie. Each moment is sure to feel authentic and meaningful. In Sims 4 Horse Ranch expansion pack, players will have the opportunity to raise, train, and form special bonds with majestic horses and fall in love with adorable mini goats and mini sheep. You can saddle up and meander into town to learn all about country living from the locals. Now mosey on over to your rocking chair and get ready for a story that's about to be the talk of the ranch. So, Suli partner, not Sul, Suli. So I guess this is sort of their Simlish version of Howdy. Welcome to Chestnut Ridge, a rustic world inspired by the wide open skies of the iconic American West. This picturesque world is perfect for waking up in the morning to look out at the big open countryside from the ranch of your dreams, whether that be a traditional cabin or a modern farmhouse. Get the whole family involved, and by the whole family we mean horses too. Sims will now welcome horses into their families and care for every aspect of their lives. Each animal will provide a unique contribution to the ranch, even if it's just to be adorable. So, burning question I know many people have is, will horses take up a household slot? And my assumption is that yes, they will, especially with how it's worded here. Sims will work hard and play harder, experiencing all aspects of a working ranch. Sims can experience mucking a horse bed, lending a hand on the ranch, and more. From keeping all of your animals happy and clean to harvesting prairie grass for the animal feeder, Sims can delight in knowing that all of their hard work is worth it. When the work builds up, Sims can hire a ranch hand to help. For your Sims that like to DIY, they can craft their own nectar by stomping a variety of fruit or potatoes or even trash? What? Wow, okay. The bottled nectar can be consumed in multiple servings and it will have different effects. Sims can age it in nectar racks for more simoleons. So one cool thing about the nectar making system in Sims 3 World Adventures is that there was also a bonus for storing nectar in the basement. So that'd be cool if that was brought back too, but it doesn't seem like that's the case here since it wasn't even mentioned. And I'm wondering what the effects are going to be in comparison to the juice fizzing from Eco Lifestyle, because I know that was actually pretty cool. It had a bunch of different effects and it even integrated with materials from other packs. Like I remember there being it was like a honey juice fizz, like if you have seasons, and then there's the plasma fruit one, and then there's also the bizarre fruit one. If you have Strangerville, that could also make Sims possessed if they drink that, so that was really neat. Actually, it is just about to happen here in the trailer, where it seems that a Sim is being revived because of nectar, but also with that horse being close by, it also makes me think of the possibility that the horse somehow did it through some mystical power. But not unicorn power, because that horse obviously does not look like a unicorn. But let's move on to the next part here, bond with animals. Sims can fill their ranch with animal friends to carve out a life together. Their horses, including adorable foals, are part of a Sim's household and have lots of special interactions with both Sims and other horses. Sims can shear the mini sheep and milk the mini goats for simoleons, eventually inviting locals to come and see how adorable they are. So a burning question I have here is, like with cottage living, you can shear the llamas for their wool as well, but you could also use it to help knit clothing if you have nifty knitting stuff. So will that same cross-compatibility happen here? I hope so. Knitting animal clothing is easily one of my favorite examples of great cross-pack compatibility in The Sims 4. Join a thriving community. While living on a ranch has its moments of peace and solitude, Sims can saddle up and ride their horse into town to check out the lively social scene. Your Sims can meet friends at the bar, blow off steam at the dance hall, or train at the equestrian park. Sims can even host or attend a ranch gathering, with a cookout and dancing, or a ranch animal day where they can interact with the animals. Okay, that sounds cute. I guess it'll be kind of like festivals we've had in other packs in the past. And dance hall, I wonder if that's going to be an actual lot type. Create, breed, and raise horses. We've heard and seen all of your requests for horses, and we are elated to announce that players can now customize hooved friends and create a sim, or get new horses by rescuing, breeding, or purchasing them. You can choose from real-world breeds, change the horse's head shape, mane, tail, feathers, body mass, coat length, and more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the whole reason this pack was made was because Sony people were wondering, where are the horses when cottage living was announced? And I'm wondering, they mentioned rescuing. Does that mean we are going to get wild horses again? The very best part, foals can be born on your ranch. That's right, players can have their horses nuzzle under the stars to make the perfect little foal. A combination of both of its parents, and they may even unlock a unique trait. Oh, what? I actually haven't read that part of the blog post yet. That's interesting sounding. The joy of breeding and raising foals on your Sims ranch is one you won't want to miss. Each horse has its own personality, and the foal will learn both from the family and trainer. Sims can explore by trotting their way down a long and winding trail, or by going downtown to New Appaloosa, nice Sims 3 Pets reference, ride around Riders' Glen, the ranch's neighborhood. Be sure to check out Galloping Gulch, the national park neighborhood, which features plenty of scenic trails through the large rock formations, as well as campfire spots and picnic areas. Your sim may come across Dreadhorse Caverns, where the adventurous can enter and try their luck at exploring. That sounds kinda dangerous. I am intrigued. Horses have 4 skills: temperament, agility, jumping, and endurance. Horses develop jumping skill by practicing on horse jumps. They develop agility by practicing on horse barrels. Okay, there we go. That's what I was speculating when I did my reaction video. All of these skills apply to the competitions that take place at the Equestrian Center. Winning competitions results in simoleons, rewards such as plaques for your walls, and metal signs you can display on your big ranch sign. Oh, neat. Okay, they culminate in the Ultimate Horse Championship. Then this last portion is quite interesting: Sacred Healing Circle. Indigenous people have always had a deep spiritual relationship with horses, says Stacy Partial Jensen, the Sims' friend and sensitivity reader who collaborated on the Sims 4 Horse Ranch. They're a symbol of power. They provide healing and represent freedom and bravery to our indigenous culture. Together with the Sims team, Stacy worked to co-create food, home items, and clothing that are represented in Horse Ranch, reflecting elements of Native American culture. That's so cool. This is the sort of representation I've wanted for a while now, quite a while, for Indigenous people. This does add some value to the pack for me because I already have some Indigenous Sims in my game, like Ayana, who is one of my protagonists in my Eco Lifestyle Let's Play. And actually, a few weeks ago off camera, I have made another Indigenous family who actually immigrated from Canada and is living in San Sequoia, so hopefully they'll cameo in my Supernatural Generations at some point. I live in Canada, and Indigenous people, or Aboriginal as another term that we say, is a big part of our culture. So even though this is more leaning towards Native American, it is really interesting to see this represented in some way. So to celebrate the launch of this pack, the Sims team is making a donation to Sacred Healing Circle, a 100% Indigenous founded and led organization working to support Indigenous communities through preserving traditional methodologies and practices, including the Native American Horse Preservation and Research Program. This program helps to preserve the Native American horse, as well as protects the traditional and historical knowledge surrounding the horse and Indigenous people in the Americas. So it is nice that they are making a donation to this organization as well. And yep, this pack is releasing on July 20th on all of its available platforms, including the Epic Store now. So that is pretty much it. My opinion on this pack so far hasn't changed all that much, but the Indigenous representation does help, and it seems there is more detail to the horses than I thought. I'm surprised there's 4 skills, not just 2, 4 of them. So I don't know then how we'll be able to check the horse's skills, because I'm assuming we won't be able to play as them, just like how we are not able to with cats and dogs, unless they do change something up and we still could look at their skill panels, just we wouldn't be able to directly control their actions. And that wraps up another Sims Info and Thoughts video, so feel free to let me know your thoughts on Horse Ranch so far in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!